Okay guys, so let's jump right into this look. Today I'm going to be doing a neutral-ish smoky purple eye look. I am going to be working from my Tarte Tartelette palette today. And yeah, I'm just going to start off by applying a eyeshadow base. That one was Soft Ochre Paintpot from MAC. And then I'm going to go into the shade Free Spirit from my Tartelette palette just to set the eyeshadow base down. Next, I'm going to go into that shade. It's called Natural Beauty, and on the E40 brush by Sigma, I'm just going to use that as a transition color. I'm going to switch to a smaller but still fluffy brush, and I'm going to take the shade Best Friend, and I'm going to use that to further define the crease. This one is the MAC 217 brush. It's still a blending brush, but it's a little bit denser than the E40 brush from Sigma, so it's just going to make the colors a little bit more opaque. But you still want to go back in with your blending brush and just kind of diffuse the edges of the colors. Next, I'm going to be highlighting my brow bone, and I'm using a eyeshadow from MAC. I don't remember what this one is called, so I'll leave that in the description box down below. Next, I'm going to take that same 217 brush from MAC, and I'm going to use that very dark purple. It's called Bombshell, and I'm just going to use this to further smoke out the outer crease. Now this is where you can pretty much custom this look to how you like it. If you like it more smoky, add more of that color. If you don't want it so smoky, then use that fluffy brush and just kind of go in with the color and blend it through the crease. Next, I'm going to apply my lid shade, and I'm applying a little bit of MAC Mixing Medium first because I am going to be using this pigment from Inglot. It's the number 35 eye pigment, and it's absolutely stunning. It's something very different from what I would usually go for. It's sort of like a lavender color, but what I love about this shade is that it reflects gold. So you have that undertone of the lavender, but it just applies gold, and it's absolutely stunning. And this is, I think, a look that you guys can still classify as a neutral look even though you're still using colors. And once again, you can smoke this out to your desired intensity. I'm going to go in with Bombshell on a pencil brush. This is the black in the Tartelette palette, and I just smoked that outer crease out just a little bit more. I did apply some lashes. These are the Goddess lashes from KoKo lashes, and I did also do a winged liner for this. And I used the number 77 Inglot gel liner. And I'm also smoking out that lower lash line as well, and I did go in with Feline by MAC, and I put it in the waterline and between the lashes as well. This shade that I'm using here is one from Makeup Geek, and it's called Duchess. I do want to use this color more in a tutorial, but it just went with this look so much. And because we're coming on to more warmer temperatures, I feel like having pops of color here and there in your makeup look is a good way just to kind of welcome the season. So that is just the perfect color. It's still colorful, but not overly strong. And I am going to be adding some mascara to the bottom lashes as well because it definitely adds to the smokiness. You guys have seen me do this plenty of times, but I am going to be going into my Anastasia Beverly Hills contour powders, and I'm going to be using that to shape, define, bronze, contour, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to be doing that with these powders. I just kind of go between Earth, Nutmeg, and Espresso. So I usually start with Earth around the hairline and under the cheekbones and blend that into my highlight, and then I would go in with Espresso to kind of deepen everything and further define and sculpt my face. I am working with a smokier look, I don't like to do an intense nose contour. I feel like, you know, it's just making everything intense. So with nothing left on that brush, and I'm just going to go in with, actually I did put a little bit of earth, and I'm just going to, you know, feather that down the sides of my nose, on the bottom, and also right in the middle. For my brush, I always confuse those two, but anyhow, for my blush, I'm going to go in with Melba by MAC. And for my highlighter, which is my favorite part, I'm going to go into the Makeup Forever Pro Sculpting Duo, and I'm going to use the highlighter shade to highlight my cheekbones. You guys need to get on this highlighter if you haven't already. It is bomb. It is so beautiful. It gives you a highlighted look without looking too highlighted. It makes you look like you're lit from within. It just wears really well on the skin. And of course, I put that on the tips of my cheeks as well as on the top lip, as I always do. And yeah. So here's where I was talking about earlier. With the original Pro Sculpting Duo from Makeup Forever, applying that on the tip of the nose and down the bridge is going to give me that highlighted, contoured look without looking too stark. Yeah, it works for me. For lips, I'm going to still, you know, follow with that cooler toned pink, and I'm going to use Nude Truffle lip pencil from NYX, and my current obsession right now. And I'm going to go into a Inglot lipstick. This one is the shade 421. It's sort of like a light mauve-ish lipstick. It's one of their matte lipsticks, and I'm so in love with their matte lipsticks. If you don't love matte lipsticks, you're probably not gonna love this, because this is matte. But if you like a liquid lipstick, you would love the texture of these lipsticks. They are extremely matte, and I absolutely love that. Anyhow, guys, that is the look. I wanted something subtle as well, a nude, but once again adding a little bit of color, and this to me just pulls the look together. So that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you guys again. I can't thank you enough for watching and for sharing my videos and for liking them. That's it. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.